In today's education news, and to absolutely no one's surprise, those higher fines for parents taking their kids out for holiday isn't having an impact on pupil absence rates. Oh, what a shocker. Who'd have thought? Yeah, data on school attendance suggests steeper fines for pupil absence have not had a meaningful impact, a union has said. Attendance data issued by the DfE on Thursday suggests an improvement of just 0.2% in average attendance since the increase was rolled out. However, there has been a fall in the persistent absent rate by 1.6% from 20.3 to 18.7%. But is that down to hiking these fines for parents? Nope. Even though the number of fines issued to parents for unauthorised term time holiday has increased by almost a quarter in the past academic year. Yet 443,322 penalty notices were given to parents by local authorities, handed out for unauthorised trips in 2023-24. 91% were issued for unauthorised holidays, smaller proportions for lateness and other reasons for about 8.8%. The government has increased fines for the first time since 2012. Parents now being charged £160 per child, which was up from £120 if it is paid within 28 days. And I completely agree with what the head teacher leaders are saying here, where fining parents is basically a blunt tool that does not get to the root cause of non-attendance. Now, I've made numerous videos about this issue of parents being fined for going on holiday during term time. And I've said the only solution is to put a limit, put a cap on what these holiday companies can charge. And unless you do that, this problem isn't going to be solved. Even if you do get given a fine for taking your child out during term time, it will still be significantly cheaper than paying full whack for a holiday during the school holidays. Here's a person who was taking her kids on a US road trip at the end of the summer holidays. It meant that they might potentially get a fine of around 850 quid, but it meant that they would save £3,000 on flights and car hire alone, let alone anything else. So we weighed the decision and decided to go ahead. Yeah, why wouldn't you? And look, as a teacher, I know how incredibly important attendance is, but I also recognise in the current climate with the cost of living crisis, how valuable and important holidays are as a family when we're working more hours than they've ever worked before. As an adult generation, we seem to not have much time to spend with our own children. So quality time on holiday is so important. So I completely get why families are doing this. I hate the fact that some parents think we as teachers are the enemy here and the ones that don't want children to go on holiday. We want children to have amazing experiences. Of course, we're not the ones choosing to fine. We're just the middlemen doing the government's dirty work. We still don't even know where all this money goes, by the way. I'd love to know. I wish it would come into school because we desperately need it. I'll tell you this now. The only feeling the majority of teachers have towards children going on holiday during term time is jealousy, because we can't do it. We can't make the most of these really cheap holidays. We've got to pay full whack during the summer break. I know this is different further up the school in secondary when you're doing your exams, GCSE, but as a primary school teacher and a parent, I get why families are doing this. And I also have the common sense to know that fining parents isn't going to sort the issue with absence in schools. And it annoys me and frustrates me that schools are judged on attendance when we have so little power to do anything about attendance. But, you know, with Ofsted's new announcements, it's going to be another stick to beat schools with even more.